Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a rivalry matchup in the NFC South. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard
line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Dropping back to throw. On the screen, this is White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ready.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Set. Viking 18. Ready.
From the gun, a run for White. Shoots away from one. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Ready, set.
They've got first down from the 31.
Go. Cougar 19. Panther 60. Go.
Back to throw. Pulled in by his back, White. And this one does not go far.
Okay, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Cougar 19. Hawk 70.
Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
70 Lions.
Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
47-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on, 22 needle. 45, right. Hut.
Straight to the air here, it's Young. Completed over the middle. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Young. Throw is there for Ja'Tavion Sanders. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Young on the play action. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Steady.
Now throw to start the drive. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He's dropping back to throw. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Marcus Epps making the play.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out.
70 line. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Street.
They'll throw, third and long. And he let his man too much there, Buck. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
Begins his return at the 16. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Check, Hunt.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Blue 32. Ready.
Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Set, Hunt. Yellow 22.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Set.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. He has this down to the 34. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
Going play action. Young. Flushed out of the pocket. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready. Red 38. Striker 3-3.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're moving it well, but now face a third and short.
52, ready.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Let's go. Set.
Brooks on the counter. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like you got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 45, wide. Ready?
Young to throw it. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a second quarter lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. We sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Coach, ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He's going to slide to a halt. For the moment, it's a gain, but we'll see if that penalty flag brings it all back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Cut it, top low, 18. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Second down now. They need 7.
Let's go now. 19 targets.
Pass play now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers take over as he records his 10th career INT. They've got first down from the 31.
Set, ready. 33.
On play action, here's Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On the double.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. Yep, 10 cycles. Ready?
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back too, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. 10 black. 12, 10. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw, Young. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, here we go. Blue 32. Set, cut.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Black, 95. Cut, cut.
Going for it with Brooks. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the 1st down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go. 52 blue. Right, 97.
Off the play fake, it's Young. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 70, Timberwolf. Let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. Right side, this is Ibuka. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the in route. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready? Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Working now from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Trayvon Merrick has it. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play.
Ready?
First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Go. Ready?
Looking in the air here. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Got it.
Here's the throw. It's his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hold it ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
99 Broncos. Here we go. Start. Ready, ready.
They're going play action. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready, set.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Dragon 60. Set. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Ready.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal.
Tag. Go.
He's gonna throw it. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up. So as they're trying to throw for this, Brock, they've actually been thrown off here by a couple of great plays defensively.
Yeah, offensively, that can't happen. Defensively, kudos. Offensively, touchdown, check down, throwaway. That's it. Sack cannot be a part of the equation.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready. 70 line.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. To begin their drive.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Couldn't find Jimmy Horn Jr. there. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. You just continue to make mistakes. Not the place you want to be.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Throwing again is Baker. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? With 3rd and 10 coming up, they felt comfortable going ahead and declining that penalty. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go check, go check.
To the air on 3rd and long. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Catch is made near the marker. And they make the tackle, but the fake works. They've got a new set of downs. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that gets them back within 5. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Young on the play action. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Set.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Chop, 17, 45, White. 52 blaster.
Now it's Young. Brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
At the Bucs 33-yard line.
Entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Set.
Hands off here for Brooks. Down to the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal.
Watch out. Ready, ready. 50, green. Set, cut.
Hubbard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
43, set, ready, check right. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. To the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
They give to Irving to start this drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ready.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Tag. Viking 18.
Back to throw. That's incomplete left side.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Hawks 70. Hawks 70. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf. Incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Takes it in at the 26. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Hut.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Drill.
Out of the shotgun, give to Hubbard. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
60 red.
Young looking to throw. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 43. Set.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 10. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a 3-possession game. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for the...
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Looks like the Bucs have it! And he doesn't get too far on the return, but hey, the overall play amounts to a point kept off the board with that blocked extra point.
Doesn't that just sum it up in some way? Even when you do something positive, not on this day, not for this team, something still goes wrong. At this point, guys might just want to throw up their hands and say, what does a block really matter? But you know, and I know, coaches hate that attitude. It's the antithesis of that, to give up a block in that situation.
They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
And they're on 17-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Go!
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. It's Nick Scorton there on the play.
Cool. Thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Regular. Set. Beat. Stop.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Likely's got it right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
180. Stop.
Mayfield now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, alert! Set. What? Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Baker throwing again. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. On the move, past the 40. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You know, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Point it right.
1st down, here's Baker. Escapes the pocket. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are, not just wide receivers that always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic, hence going out for the sack.
Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and short, Mayfield. That finds Pittman complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Once more, it's Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Mayfield to throw again. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
On play action, here's Young. That's pulled along the sideline by Sanders. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Yellow. Okay.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He's brought down by Keon Jones. The gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Running right side by McMillan. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Carolina in punt formation. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down throw here, Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. He's going deep! And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Going again is Baker. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to slide in safely after a gain of about 9. Productive effort there, though. Does still bring up third down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Run. Good. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, alert!
First down.
What's up?
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. He's trying to push the field. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within one score in the 4th. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there. Because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Hey, alert! What's up?
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
And the Panthers secure that kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Ready.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43.
That's Cox, Jimmy Horn Jr. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Here we go. 52 blue.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Set.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and a similar down in distance. And that defense is going to have to key on the run.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
First down, and they go right back to it. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Set. Ready. Set.
Counter play, Hubbard. Down to the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Well, that play right there, that one is why linemen, they run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs could go do their job.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Set. Blue 32. Close. 10. Ready?
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Brings up second and goal. Here's 5-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Panthers leading by 5. Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5.
Let's go. Hut.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Panthers push the lead up to 12.
34. Buccaneers 22. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Now
off.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Up. 180. Done.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
King. Done.
Mayfield now from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Intended for his
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, set. Hut.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
50 red. Hut.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.